horse, if you have a horse that has a tendency to kind of lean on the forehand, then it's a good movement to work on that. So I'm going to start visualizing and intentionally thinking of shoulder in. And you can see that he's starting to do that, positioning, and I'm taking him a little bit off the wall. And now I'm going to think halt. Now here's a good challenge for everybody. See if you can feel if your horse is up and underneath in the back legs. And so how I feel that is I have to feel my pelvis. And if I feel like one side of my pelvis is low, like that side of the horse is lower than the other side, that it generally means the that leg is out behind the other leg. So it helps you learn how to feel your horse's hindquarters and feel your squareness and feel if your horse is squared up. So it's actually quite easy. So I can feel right now that the left side is lower. And so now I'm going to start to work on one of my favorite things to do. And normally I would have my music playing, but I'm going to start doing a little suppleness dance warm up. And that means I'm going to flow from one movement to the next. But it's going to be a little more intricate than what I did last time. And I'm going to try to intuit from one thing to next. And I'm going to alternate from these sort of little mini, what I call mini movements. So that's a little mini turn on the haunches. I'm going to go to a few steps of turn on the forehand. And I'm going to leg yield. Go into turn on haunches again. And I'm going to go turn on haunches the other way. I call this suppleness dancing, and it's kind of fun. And I touched on that, I think, in the first class a little bit. And I showed you that even if you can only do turn on the forehand, which is moving the back end, and leg yield, you can still have fun making up these little fun designs. And the point of this is I'm basically suppling his entire body. And if you can imagine music playing, and you just, the idea is flow. It's a vinyasa flow. I call it horse vinyasa flow if you know yoga terms. And the idea is just to, it's not really a particular figure. You can see that. I'm just riding. Good. Just sort of riding from one figure to the other, alternating. And one of the things I'll do is if I feel him starting to get a little on the forehand, I'll take him into that movement that I think will lighten him. And again, I'm not riding a straight line particularly, or a particular circle or anything. This is just a flowing, what I call a flowing movement that just flows from one to the other. And it's fun. And it takes the blah out of warming up and makes it a dance.